Alright, hi again guys. This is for Leo, so we're going to see what you guys have in store. Leo is the heart of the zodiac. Very fiery. Very fiery. But not as bad as Libra. Alright, Leos. Here we go. Alright, we have the Tower. So, what is going on in Leo's life? Okay, so, Tower represents destruction. You can see the eye up there, which is the eye of God, shining and searing right down on human cosmology. So basically, this shows me for Leo, for you guys, you're very argumentative. Very, you will argue to the end, till everything is just completely collapsed. The people falling, the crown represents earthly power, so it's kind of suggesting that, you know, all of human cosmologies, everything that is directed towards physical manifestations, trying to reach the heavens, you will be humbled. So you can't think that you're higher or better than anybody else, because you're not. Or you get, you know, just thrown back on the ground. So it does represent the Tower of Babel. So that's a very good indication. Maybe you're very outspoken right now. Maybe you should just zip it for a little bit. But yes, I feel like everything is just kind of crumbling around you right now. But it's because of it's because of you. So you have to realize that, you know, everybody has their own truth. Every faith has a bit of truth in it, and all cosmologies are of human thought. So, and they can only point us to the right direction. So nobody's faith is the only and one faith. Many lead to the same path, and that's what the eye of God is trying to basically say by, you know, getting rid of the Tower of Babel. But it was built in pride, so just be careful of your pride right now. Be very careful of being prideful. Be humbled. So, don't pat yourself on the back to where you break your arm. I love that quote. My dad says that all the time. Does your arm hurt? Is it broken? Have you patted yourself on the back enough? So, alright. But yes, human cosmologies of how the universe has been created, how everything has been created, falls back down to the ground just as easily as the crown. So he who wears the crown is of the earth. So, just be careful. Be careful. And I do feel that you guys actually explode with anger. So I feel a lot of anger there. The lion is definitely showing. Big time. Alright, now with the Eight of Swords, stubborn. What are you guys fighting about? There's too much going on. Too much fighting with you, Leos. I don't mean it in a bad way at all. So the Eight of Swords, again, we have two people. They don't know who is right, who is wrong anymore. So, either you guys, Leos, you can take your step forward and be met more than halfway from the other person if you're in some kind of a conflict, if you're mentally pinned, pained in a box. There you go. So, you have got to make the first move of either apologizing, owning up to what you did, anything like that. So just be careful of your pride, because your pride will knock you right back down to the ground, and we don't want that. I want to see you guys flourish and be happy and joyful. So, this is very uncertain though. It's as uncertain as the ice. So it looks like they're about to fall through the ice. So just be very careful. Just be the bigger person, literally be the bigger person. Go up to if you're having an argument, go up to that person, say you're sorry. Be the bigger person so you don't get literally humbled and knocked back on your ass. And that's really literally what I feel. The fiery temperament, the lion and lioness that is literally coming through is very, very strong. It's like heat. It literally feels like heat coming from the card. Especially this one. Calm that temper. Calm the mind. Alright, now we have the King of Cups. Alright, so with him, let's see, the King of Cups, let's see, he would actually represent Cancer with the crab. So I see here a lot of more arguments, being more argumentative with, lovers. So this is a card of love. What are you fighting about? What are you not fighting about? What are you not talking about in your relationship or your friendships, your circle of friends, jobs? Just make sure you take the King of Cups' advice and literally be the bigger person again, just like the Eight of Swords, just like the Tower. So don't let anything or anybody pin you in to where you think that you're powerless and you're helpless, and you have to retaliate back and become the smaller person with that other person. So be the bigger person, like the King of Cups. I also feel like you guys are ignoring love, pushing it away for right now. Is that true, Leo? So yes, be careful of your pride. Just be careful of the pride. And don't push too many lovers away. Push too many people away. It's obviously it's going to emotionally hurt like crazy. So either you're hurting right now, or you will be hurting. So, sorry if you guys hear my stomach rumbling. Alright, so, oh, now we have the moon. So, alright. Let's see, that would be Pisces. So, alright, this shows me hidden agenda, big time hidden agenda, especially with the Tower card, or enlightenment. Enlightenment from above and from below, so as above, so below. So the moon psychologically cools the mind, and it represents the subconscious mind. So you guys may have a little bit of that feistiness up here from the King of Cups, the Tower, the Eight of Swords in the moon. So your subconscious, even if you're not aware of it, could probably and possibly represent the moon. So your subconscious has that in it. So are you guys programmed in a specific way to think this way at all? I know some Leos, and this is actually, I think this is kind of spot on for you guys. So just be careful. Be careful. You don't want unseen enemies. You don't want hidden enemies. So just let the situations go. Don't be prideful. I mean, take pride, but don't be, overly prideful to where you fall back on the ground. Because it's never, ever fun. Let's see, with the moon. Alright, so we have all the 12 stars up here. It represents the entire zodiac. So this could represent, and does represent, all of the zodiac, not just Pisces. So, very, very, very good for you guys. A mix of water and fiery elements. So it could be a man and a woman, The woman would have, the fiery element or the watery element. So it could be a relationship, some type of relationship. And it could be a relationship with your inner self, your divine feminine, because of the moon is feminine. Therefore, we have the subconscious, which is also feminine. We have the yin and the yang, which is also balance and duality. But just be careful of the pride. Be very careful of the pride. King of Wands. Yeah. He's very feisty. More feisty energy. So, he shows me that you guys have even more of that feistiness inside of you. Definitely. So the king comes, alright, the King of Cups to the King of Wands. So the King of Cups, he doesn't look at us, he is looking off. Now he is looking directly at us. He shows concern. So what are you guys concerned about? The wrong use of energy, the wrong use of cosmologies, of, trying to persuade and, coerce somebody else into thinking the way you think. That falls into pride and the subconscious, so evidently it was a subconscious pridefulness, if that makes sense. But with King of Wands, definitely passion, love, friendly love. That's the pinks and the purples. He has got a very soft demeanor. So I see a lot more softness coming out if you guys let these types of situations go. Definitely goodness. So be careful of the pride and let that inner King of Wands, the love and the friendly love, let that go. Let that out. So, alright, my Leos, I hope you enjoy your reading, and I love you guys, and I will see you very soon.